Hello and congratulations on the film. It is a staggering and stunning piece of filmmaking. I'm sure you've heard that 1,000 times by now, but congratulations. Really is. It's something very special.
Thank you
Um,
very much.
so I know that you read the book when you were young and it was something that you wanted to adapt. Can you tell me, did 14-year-old you ever imagine bringing it to the screen? And if so, did any of those ideas that young you came up with end up sticking to, or was it something that you kind of thought of as you kind of got older and realized what you could do?
I will say that at the time when I read the book, which I was, of course, fascinated by, mesmerized by, it was a time where I was slowly discovering the job of a director, what was a movie director, and I thought at the time that this could make a fantastic movie, but I will not at the time. I was not. It was a fantasy. It was totally out of reach. It was not possible for to think about having that chance one day. So that dream stayed there. The book stayed with me through the years, and as I evolved as a filmmaker, the idea of making this adaptation was always in the back of my mind. And as I was waiting through the years for someone else to do it, I was expecting that this will be made a few years ago, and it didn't happen. So I took my chance and decided to try to bring it to the screen myself, because it's an obsession since 40 years. This world. And to answer to the second part of your question, the idea was to try to get back in contact with the image that I had in my mind when I read it as a kid, in order to go back to the purity of those images that were not corrupted by any other influences.
Your cast is heavenly. It's one of the best casts I think we've seen in a film in so long. Were they all actors that you wanted from the beginning? Did you always imagine so that, or did they come along as time went by? How did that one?
I will say that when I started to write with my colleagues, with John Spate and Eric Roth, when we started to write the screenplay, slowly I started to have like hints of who could be do this part or this part, and the casting you see on screen right now is pretty close to my dream list of actors. I was, of course, someone like Timothée imposed himself by his talent and his strong presence on camera, but the others that were actors that I knew from their previous movies since a long time. So it's like I took for me, it was just like a chance to work with my favorite actors that I didn't have the chance to work with in the past. Yeah.
We've got these beautiful, beautiful set pieces, these incredible visuals, but underpinning everything is that intimacy and the love in the Atreides family, Paul and his parents, Paul and Duncan. How important for you was to have that kind of humanity underpinning this big spice opera, as people are calling it?
It's in a way, I will say that the space opera part is far less important than what you're describing about those relationships. It's it's art of the story. It's like you will follow the story of a boy who will lose members of his family and lose friends and survive with his mother in the roughest environment, and find finally comfort into in the contact of a foreign culture, and having going through an incredible journey and incredible adventure. And I needed, in order to feel the transformation of the character, to feel the pain of the loss of those friends and my family members. So yeah, you had to build those relationships, to believe in those relationships. It's at the very heart of the project.
Listen, thank you so much. Best of luck with the release, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it again and again and again.
You're sweet. I take care.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.